Hi, everybody. This is Meredith, and I am coming to you live today with a message from your healthy voice about feeling beautiful. And it's the moments when we aren't feeling beautiful that we need to hear a message of knowing that we're beautiful. And it's perfect timing because that's been the theme for my week, and in both healthy voice and in my personal life. It's kind of funny because this morning I woke up feeling groggy, unrested, feeling gross. Um, Monday, I saw this, one of those Facebook 2-year flashbacks, and I was like, oh man, I feel gross. Um, and then on Friday, I of course went to the doctor's office and they put me on a scale, which is the total unhealthy voice of opposite of feeling beautiful. So I've had a few triggers in the last few days of, you know, feeling beautiful no matter what. And I thought, what a great time to talk about this message. That's kind of how God makes it work. Um, but I just want you to know the enemy constantly gives us things that trigger us, that reasons not to feel beautiful. It's all over the media. It's on a scale. It's in the mirror. I mean, literally, it's everywhere. And oftentimes it feels like we have to fight this unhealthy voice of I'm ugly. So we just have to know it's a scheme of the devil, knowing that he wants us not to believe that we are beautiful in God's eyes. And once we call it out, once we know that's what he's doing, we can call it out and turn to him. And that's what I want to give you today. 3 quick verses on our healthy voice around the word beautiful. And it's for when you don't feel beautiful. So the first one is 1 Samuel 16, verse 7. But the Lord said to Samuel, do not consider his appearance or his height, for I have rejected him. The Lord does not look at the things man looks at. Man looks at the outward appearance, but the Lord looks at the heart. It's one of my favorite verses. It just confirms that we have a God who looks at our hearts and looks at what's inside. He looks for what's inside of us. John 7:24 in the New Living Translation says, and which is my favorite, look beneath the surface so you can judge correctly. And the last one is from 1 Peter. Let me get to it. It says, your beauty should not come from outward adornment, such as braided hair and the wearing of gold jewelry and fine clothes. Instead, it should be that of your inner self, the unfading beauty of a gentle and quiet spirit, which is of great worth in God's sight. So when you're feeling like you aren't worthy because you aren't beautiful, you aren't as beautiful as somebody else might be, don't compare yourself. Just remember you are beautiful in God's sight, even on days when you don't feel beautiful, just like me today. But I'm okay with it because I know in God's eyes I am. So I hope you have an awesome day. I hope you get to soak in some of the sun rays that might be where you're at. And I will talk to you again next week. Have a great one.